Right guys, welcome to Son of Scotland 90, bringing you some more Total Extreme Wrestling 2016. This is episode 7, it's time for Smackdown, and we're only 3 days away from the first ever pay-per-view. It is a brand exclusive pay-per-view from the Blue brand. It is WWE Armageddon, but like I said, before we get to that, we have to do Smackdown first, and we also have to have a quick look and see how main event went. So we'll recap the last show, and then you can see main event, we've got a 49 rating, with Neville defeating Darren Young, Sami Zayn attacking Neville after the match, Lucha Dragons defeating Golden Truth, Naomi and Summer Rae arguing backstage, and Naomi defeating Summer Rae, and then in the main event with Kevin Owens defeating Cesaro, which got a 61 rating, and obviously overall the show got 49. Attendance is yet to be confirmed. Now let's go book Smackdown. We're about to run Smackdown. I've clicked on run show. Let's get this party started, guys. So here we go. We kick off the show, and we've got Daniel Bryan in the ring. He's kicking off Smackdown with the yes chants being heard all around the arena. Bryan tries to announce who will compete in the Cruiserweight Championship match at Armageddon, but he is interrupted by no, and big Chris Jericho walks out to the top of the ramp. Jericho says no one gives a crap about you, Daniel, or the Cruiserweight division here on SmackDown. Last week I said SmackDown will never, ever be the same again, and I meant it, Bryan. Anything you try to accomplish here on SmackDown, I'll sabotage, just like you sabotaged the WWE draft by not picking the greatest gift to wrestling, me, Chris Jericho. So Chris Jericho, they're telling Bryan he's not happy. He said he is going to ruin SmackDown. He's going to destroy SmackDown. Bryan responds to Jericho, and he tells Jericho to get over himself. He says the greatest gift to wrestling is these SmackDown fans, and he intends to give them what they want. Bryan says if Jericho wants a chance to show off, if he really wants a chance to show off what he can do, then he will have a chance to do that this Sunday. Bryan books a match between Chris Jericho versus Dolph Ziggler for Armageddon, and this rating got an 80B. Great way to start off SmackDown. The announcing job by Jerry Lawler was pretty weak, which is poor. The segment deserved better announcing and colour commentary, but on a good note, the angle got the show off to a strong start, the angle got the crowd hotter, and the SmackDown is Jericho storyline has had fans. So the commentary is pissed for SmackDown, we can't deny it, but we've done pretty well here with this segment, 80B, and it doesn't get much better than that. Let's move on to the next segment. Hopefully it can be something as decent as this. Move on to the next segment now, guys. And holy shit, first match of the night, Dolph Ziggler taking on Bo Dallas, and in a poor match, Dolph Ziggler defeated Bo Dallas in 8:16, close enough to 8:15, by pinfall with a zigzag, and this match got a 52D+, which is pretty poor. The match was poorly placed, they were already hot and didn't need working. Dolph Ziggler had an in-ring performance of 69, but Bo Dallas only 34, bringing this down, and it's sad when you follow up an 80B with a 52D+. Not what we were looking for there, but Dolph Ziggler gets the win over Bo Dallas. After that, with a video packaging promoting tonight's main event, we're going to have Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns, former Shield members, taking on the team of AJ Styles and the Celtic Warrior Sheamus. This gets a 72B-. And then after the match backstage, we've got Renee Young interviewing Dolph Ziggler. Dolph says all Jericho wants to do is whine and complain, but that's not what Dolph Ziggler SmackDown is about. Ziggler wants a chance to show off, impress, and earn success, and that is what he is going to do this Sunday. Ziggler says Jericho may be the first ever undisputed champion, but from now on he'll be known as the first ever stepping stone on the revival of the career of Dolph Ziggler. So again, the storyline with Jericho is advancing. Renee Young is developing better performance skills, and this segment got a 69C+. Not too bad there considering who was in it. Now let's move on now to the next segment or match or whatever it is. It's a match. It's Mark Henry and Kane taking on the Lucha Dragons. And in a bout that decent wrestling but not much heat, Mark Henry and Kane defeated the Lucha Dragons in 5:48 when Kane defeated Kalisto by pinfall with a chokeslam. Kane had an in-ring performance of 65, Henry 59, Sin Cara 45 and Kalisto 47. The SmackDown Cruiserweight Championship storyline has advanced with this segment. Sin Cara's improving performance skills, but sadly a 52D, same as the Dolph Ziggler match. The matches so far are letting down this Smackdown. Segments are doing pretty well though, but yeah, definitely not great there. Moving on. Ah, fuck's sake. So Mark Henry and Kane call out the Ascension, who attacked the two legends last week. The Ascension, Connor and Victor, they come out, they brawl, and it's massive big four men battling all over ringside, and that's got a 46D. The announcing quality lifted the segment. The colour commentary gave the match a boost. The performance of Henry was good. The performance of Kane was fantastic. Connor looked lost out there. Victor was very underwhelming. This old guard versus the new guard story has had fans, and the Ascension fucking suck. It's got a 46D, not good at all, and you got to blame the Ascension for that. Connor's improving and developing better acting and performance skills. Victor is improving in acting, so not great. Moving on. We've got an angle, we've got Sheamus backstage. Sheamus tells AJ this match is important tonight and that he better up his game because he ain't going to lose it just because he's been teamed up with a rookie. And AJ tells Sheamus that he's the biggest veteran in this match. He's won countless world titles in his journey to WWE. The only title Sheamus ever received was being Triple H's gym bitch, and AJ Styles walks away from Sheamus. Sheamus just got owned, and he's staring there with a pathetic look on his face with that stupid haircut and the beard with piercings in it. So that's got a 78B rating. The segment deserved better colour commentary, but the angle got the crowd hotter. So once again, the angles are saving this show. The matches have been pretty dreadful so far. Moving on. And in the third match of the night, in a decent match, Chris Jericho defeated Goldust in 12 minutes 10 by pinfall with a code breaker. That's got a 72B-, but trust Chris Jericho to bring up the goods. Chris Jericho always performing, and I am glad we've got Chris Jericho here on Thursday nights on Smackdown. R-Truth did some good work at ringside. Goldust and R-Truth have excellent chemistry together. The match deserved better colour commentary. Goldust had an in-ring performance of 47, Jericho with a 79. And yeah, 72B-, best match of the night so far, and I'm gonna give Jericho the credit for that. So yep, Chris Jericho definitely delivering here on Smackdown. Next, after the match with Chris Jericho celebrating in the ring, he goes a bit far, healing it up, going a bit overboard. That's got a 76B-, very good there from Jericho. Jericho just stealing the show tonight. He's been involved in 3 segments, and he's been a 72B-, a 76B-, and an 80B. Can't complain with that. Definitely not. Chris Jericho showing why he is one of SmackDown's top guys. Moving on. Kevin Owens taking on R-Truth, and about the decent wrestling, but not much way of heat. Kevin Owens defeated R-Truth in 8:41 by pinfall for a 6-star frog splash. Goldust did some good work at ringside. Kevin Owens and R-Truth don't seem to click, and it made for an awkward bout. Kevin Owens in-ring performance of 65, R-Truth 41, 62C. I mean, not bad, but not great. Nothing to write home about. Next. Oh ho, happy fucking days. We've got an angle featuring Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns enters Dean Ambrose's locker room, and Reigns says, once again tonight, bro, we find ourselves on the same team, but it may be for the last time, because after Sunday, when I get rid of AJ and you dismiss Sheamus, then it's going to be me coming after you. And unlike Sheamus, I don't look stupid, I make others look stupid. So there, Roman Reigns sending out a nice friendly message there to Dean Ambrose. Ambrose responds with, the only person you make stupid is yourself with all these lame cartoon speeches and your new adopted 4 moves of doom. You'll never take this championship away from me, Roman, because there ain't no way I'll ever job to that stupid Superman punch. Both men stare each other down before Reigns leaves. Ambrose says one more thing, it's champ to you, not bro. So Dean Ambrose, Roman Reigns here, kind of been friendly over the last couple of weeks, but tonight it's definitely showing signs things could bust up, and this rating got a 92A. What a 92A, yeah, what a segment there for Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns. Can you believe it? Probably not. I don't know how that's happened. Segment deserved better announcing though, and colour commentary. Jerry Lawler not doing his job properly. But anyway, moving to 92A, best rating of the night, and yeah, Dean Ambrose, well, I don't know, Roman Reigns got a bonus. You know what? Nah, I'll give Roman Reigns credit. I mean, he's in the segment as well. Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose both doing a good job. 92A. It's going to be very hard to beat. Definitely won't be beat this week. Let's move on to whatever's happening next. Next, got a big 6-man tag match. Going to be the team of Cesaro, Zack Ryder, and Sami Zayn taking on the team of Ryback, Rusev, and Neville. And then a decent match, Ryback, Rusev, and Neville defeated Cesaro, Ryder, and Sami Zayn in 11:31 when Rusev defeated Sami Zayn by pinfall with a jumping sidekick. And this got a 64C rating. Rusev was really off his game. Rusev and Lana have good chemistry. Neville is not suited to his gimmick. I need to change that. The match got the crowd buzzing. Lana is not suited to her gimmick. Zack Ryder got an in-ring performance of 60. No, 48, sorry. Sami Zayn 60. Cesaro 67. Neville 57. Rusev 70. Ryback 56. All three storylines have advanced with this match. Ryback is improving in technical skills. Cesaro is improving in performance skills, as is Rusev. And then after that, with an angle between Daniel Bryan comes out and he announces that the Cruiserweight Championship match this Sunday is going to be between Adrian Neville and Sami Zayn. So one of those two men will be crowned champion this Sunday. Daniel Bryan coming out with that speech, and it's got a 56 C-. We'd expect better there with Daniel Bryan in it, but it is what it is. Not too great, but was not disastrous, but would expect better. Moving on, we've got Dean Ambrose, and he's shown walking backstage. He's walking towards the ring. That means one thing, and that means it is main event time coming up. That's got a 78B. And in the main event, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns versus Sheamus and AJ Styles. And about the great wrestling and good heat, Sheamus and AJ Styles defeated Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns in 14:35 when Sheamus defeated Dean Ambrose by pinfall with a handful of tights. That's got a 76B-, which is a good rating. Not too bad at all. Ah, shit. Dean Ambrose sustained an undisclosed knee injury. And I don't know what this means. Is Dean Ambrose going to be able to compete this Sunday? Is he going to have to forfeit the title? I don't know. This isn't a work. This is serious, guys. This is game breaking here. The 2 series could be gone. Dean Ambrose may be dead. I don't know what's going to happen. We'll have to find out. Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns had great chemistry. There were times there was a definite lack of psychology on display. The match had a tendency to drift a little. The match deserved better colour commentary. Reigns had a performance of 90, Ambrose 87, AJ Styles 75, Sheamus 76. Both storylines, the new face of Smackdown and the Celtic Challenge, have advanced with this segment. Sheamus improving in performance skills, Ambrose improving in flying skills, Reigns improving in rumble skills. Dirt sheet, not much here. I believe that's how SmackDown's going to end, with that 76B-. Now the question is, what is the overall show going to be? We've had Game Jesus sitting quietly here in the corner. He's not said a word. He's been chewing on some shit. Not quite sure what it is.
More. What am I chewing on?
Anyway, Game Jesus, my question to you is, how do you think this SmackDown is going to do?
Solid 96 divided by 2 and 13.
Solid 96 divided by 2, which is 48. Divided by 13. You think it's getting a 61C?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is doing a 67. Yeah. 67. He says 61. I say 67. We're gonna end the show. Oh no! It's Finlay here, and he's saying there's backstage heat on Sheamus after his botch that caused Dean Ambrose to get hurt. And I don't know if Dean Ambrose really hurt here or what, guys. I've never had this message before. This is great. I feel excited. I'll tell you the truth, guys. I'm about to go and play F1 2016, but I'm that excited by this new injury storyline. I might not even bother. It's not even a storyline. Dean Ambrose could be seriously hurt here. Someone call an ambulance. Call 999. Dean Ambrose is fucked, basically. So Fit Finlay saying that Sheamus is unliked at the moment backstage due to him hurting him. Let's see what the show rating got. I think 67. Game and Jesus thinks 61. 71B-. SmackDown is taking over. SmackDown is attacking Raw in this Brand Wars. Last 2 Raws have got 72B-. SmackDown stepping up their game. They got a 71B- and SmackDown are on the tail of Raw, and for that I'm going to take a drink. So I'll be back with you after I swallow this. A well-deserved drink of Coca-Cola there. Here, my fans like this, right? I mean, it might not be your cup of tea, but they buy it, so it's good enough for me. Don't listen to him, guys. He's just jealous. So anyway, the general feeling is that WWE don't have enough interesting storylines going on. The show increased their popularity in 13 regions, but lost its popularity in 18 regions. You know what? I'm not too disappointed, guys. I am happy with that. And you can see the latest headlines, guys. Dean Ambrose is injured. Injured wrestler Dean Ambrose is reported to be considering working through the pain. The grappler who picked up an undisclosed knee injury after a botched move from Sheamus during a match last night is understood to feel that the injury is not serious enough for him to take time off, which is very good with Armageddon just around the corner. So we'll have to keep an eye on Dean Ambrose. He's got moral issues. He's annoyed at getting an injury for a botch at WWE Smackdown, which I can't really help. I know he's annoyed, but I can't really help that. Sheamus has moral issues. Angry at causing an injury at Smackdown. I mean, well, should I give him a bonus to please him? Like, why should I give this guy a bonus for, you know? But what we will do is we'll job you out at the pay-per-view, mate. Well, don't listen to me, guys. That pay-per-view match could go either way. It's 50-50. Okay. Right. Well, it's not really. So what do we want to check here? I've got Armageddon out in just 2 days. But before we have a look at that, let's look at the top shows and see where that Smackdown ranks there. Third show of the series. And it's the first time a Smackdown show has got a better rating than a Raw show. Smackdown, that's the only show to get into the 70s, only show to get into the Bs. So I'm happy with that. Let's have a quick look at the matches. With Sheamus and AJ Styles defeating Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose. It's the second best match of this series. And yeah, with no other match for SmackDown getting in there, but we had the Jericho and defeating Goldust there, managing to make it to number 13. So yeah, pretty decent there, not too bad at all. What we got here? Not a lot. So we're heading in to Armageddon. And I just do not know what we're going to do with Dean Ambrose. We're going to have to keep an eye on him. Don't want him getting injured. He is the champion. May not be the champion for much longer, but until he loses, he is the man. Do I give him a bonus? Do I give him time off? What do I actually do here? I'm probably just going to leave it for now. Although I know with him being annoyed, it's probably going to bring down the rating, but fuck it. Smackdown rating got 25.86. Look at that, Dean Ambrose injured. Not good. Not good. Very popular at the moment, considered a locker room leader. Simmering tensions with Sheamus. He's not happy with Sheamus. I'm not happy with him either, to be honest. Physical. So there you can see he's got that knee injury, leg injury or whatever. It's not good, but it's not bad enough for him to miss out on. But him and Sheamus definitely not getting along. There's a lack of big names. Goldust isn't happy. He wants to get some wins. And that's fair enough. Big Goldust there wanting to get a couple of wins. I'll take it into consideration. But I think that's going to do it, guys, for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. We've got, like I said, we've got Armageddon just around the corner. Have a wee look here, actually. We've got Armageddon coming up. Where is it? I can't see it. Where the fuck did we go? Pre-booking. So there you go. We've got 5 matches so far booked for Armageddon. We've got AJ Styles taking on Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose taking on Sheamus for the WWE Championship, Rusev taking on Ryder for the US Championship, Ryback taking on Cesaro, and the team of Kane and Mark Henry taking on the Ascension. I know doesn't look like a strong lineup, and to be honest, it's not. I'm worried about this pay-per-view, but hopefully we can, maybe throw in a couple of matches here before it actually goes down and just try and do something. But until Armageddon, guys, what I would like you to do is comment below what you thought of the show. Are you happy to see SmackDown finally get a bit of success? And if you could have a prayer, and please keep Dean Ambrose in your hearts and hope that that knee injury is not as bad as it may turn out to be. But until then, guys, I've been Son of Scotland 90. The silent man sighing has been Gaming Jesus. This has been 2013.
Too much.
2016. Too much shit talking and done, guys. Till next time. Peace.